Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Matthew, and today we are basically doing a little bit of a Mezco Godzilla comparison between the three so far of like general released Godzilla figures that Mezco has put out. Now, I am aware that people are going to be asking, where's the SDCC Blue Godzilla? Well, do yourself a favor, go on eBay, search that up, look at the prices. You really think I'm going to pay that much for something that's only this tall? Yeah, not so fast there, buddy. Anyway, yeah, so I'm not going to go over that one. And I mean, it's basically the same thing as him, just blue. But yeah, we're going to be kind of comparing all three of these. And the reason I'm not doing a full-length review of the Hedorah set, which is the one he comes from, is, well, just some, one thing led to another. And I can't really review the set right now on its own, but I will say that, you know, family issues kind of got into the way today. Well, it's not really issues. Kind of spend time with the family, and I kind of chose to do that over making a video, so, yeah. But yeah, we're making a little smaller video, and let's go over the overall comparison. Now, as you can see, just to differentiate it, this is the 1968 figure from the Round 1 set, the 1991 Godzilla from the SDCC set, which will turn into just a limited edition general release on Mezco's website, and the 1971 Godzilla vs. Hedorah set. Now, the reason I call this one 1991 is because it's literally just him just reskinned or retooled to a green plastic. So, realistically, I think, again, the main difference is going to be the incarnation, but because these are all technically all the same suit designs, they didn't really have to do much retooling. And that's basically what the whole body of... Well, actually, let's remove the beam effect here. Essentially speaking, all three share the exact same body sculpt. Like, we're talking about mainly the torso and the spines and such. You will see that, well, they also share the exact same feet mold and the same arm mold. His just are alternated to the ones that come in the, you know, the upward stance. His are actually here, with the exception of the head as well, which is actually, it's his head. You get what I'm talking about. But the things that are changed, he is not changed at all, aside from the plastic. He changed his tail and his head. His head is slightly bent a little forward, and his head also has, we're going to take him off the base here. Just like what happens in the movie, some eye damage. Don't know why it's not focusing the way I wanted it to. There we go. A little damage on the eye. And we're actually going to pull out the base head from my little baggie. I didn't have a default because it would be kind of a pain for me to change everything live on camera. You can actually see that even though it is kind of closed, this one has its teeth showing a little bit. This one is just flat out closed. So there's the little comparison for you. So now we got a closed mouth, a showing teeth closed mouth, and a flat out roaring mouth. Now, it should be noted that in terms of sculpt and paint, that is kind of the only difference. However, there is some more kind of yellow goldish dry brushing here in comparison to the original. This one's much more silver lined, this one's much more yellow lined. See that? And another kind of difference is the overall stature of the body. This one's a lot more hunched forward. This one's a bit more upright. And I kind of get why they did this, because Godzilla did kind of hunch a lot in this film. Damn it. I have to put the figure on the back on the peg. I'm doing this all in one shot, so don't expect any editing, folks. Let's go ahead and peg this one in. Because it's still new, it's still kind of a pain for me to peg it back on. There we go. And, of course, there we go. So, back on track here. The SDCC one is, again, kind of the least changed throughout the three. And for good reason, too, honestly. Do I think that this guy should have been, like, any more different? I mean, probably. Given the fact that, again, all of them, because this is technically advertised as a 1991 Godzilla, even though it's obviously not. And also, Tails obviously curled in, while these ones, because they both share the same mold, are straightened out. Kind of. They kind of curl towards the bottom. There's the butter knife I used in the unboxing. But yeah, articulation's the exact same. One joint at the base of the neck, shoulders, and legs. No articulation on the tail for all three, and they all come with the same exact damn base. So yeah, if you're gonna get all three of these and then put their accessories away, I recommend you put like a little piece of tape as to which one it is. If you really want to know, like, even though it probably won't matter in the end, because they're all the exact same. But what is worth noting is their accessories. This one came with the most, with the alternate arms, the head, and of course, the atomic breath part, the heat ray blast effect, whatever you want to call it. And this is the only Godzilla in the line so far to actually come with an atomic breath part, which again, you just kind of pay that in. And because this is a alternate head and it doesn't work with the closed mouth, these ones can't use it unless you were to actually swap the heads, which actually, because they all share the same body mold, you can in fact put his head on this guy's body and have him shooting the heat ray. Although do keep in mind there is a color difference, so depending on how nitpicky you are, that might be a bit of a problem. And yes, if you are wondering, you can in fact put this guy's head on his body, even though it looks really awkward with it being so obviously color difference. So, at the end of the day, I think they're all winners, but if you want only one, I recommend him, because he comes with all the most accessories, and he's pretty much the only neutral Godzilla. He's all green, he's battle damage, so that might put some people off. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for this video. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. Jesus loves you, God bless you all. Go out there and spread the gospel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everyone.